Everyone wants success, but very few people realize that the biggest enemy is not outside. It lives inside their own mind. This is the story of a boy who almost lost his dream because he couldn't control his thoughts. In a quiet town lived a boy named Ethan. Ethan was known as one of the smartest students in his school. Teachers believed he had a bright future. His dream was clear. One day, he wanted to become a doctor and help people. But Ethan had a serious problem. His mind never stayed in one place. Whenever he opened a book to study, something else grabbed his attention. Sometimes it was his phone, sometimes social media, sometimes random thoughts that had nothing to do with his studies. He always told himself the same thing. There is still plenty of time. I'll study later. But later never really came. One day, the results of an important scholarship exam were announced. Ethan had secretly hoped he would pass. Winning that scholarship would bring him one step closer to his dream. But when he saw the results, his heart sank. His name wasn't on the list. He had failed. What hurt even more was seeing his friends succeed. Students who studied consistently had passed with excellent scores. The same teachers who once praised Ethan now looked at him with quiet disappointment. That evening, Ethan sat alone in his room. For the first time, he admitted the truth to himself. He wasn't lacking intelligence. He lacked discipline. And without discipline, talent meant nothing. The next day, Ethan decided something had to change. He needed help controlling his restless mind. At school, there was a teacher known for helping students build focus and discipline. His name was Mr. Harris. He was a sports coach, but students often said he taught more about life than about sports. Ethan went to him after school. "Sir," he said honestly, "I can't control my mind. Every time I try to study, I lose focus. What should I do?" Mr. Harris smiled. "Come with me," he said. They walked to the school field. The coach brought out a simple bow and arrow used for practice. He placed a target board far across the field. "Try to hit the center," he told Ethan. Ethan pulled the string and released the arrow, but it missed the target completely. The coach asked, "What were you looking at when you shot?" Ethan replied, "The trees, the field, and the target." The coach nodded. That's exactly the problem. A focused athlete sees only the target. Nothing else exists in that moment. He looked directly at Ethan and said, "Your mind is doing the opposite. It looks at everything at once. Your phone, social media, entertainment, distractions. If you want success, you must learn to see only your goal during study time." Ethan understood the message, but he still asked, "Where do I start?" Mr. Harris raised 4 fingers. "Follow 4 simple rules," he said. First, control your thoughts. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your work. Second, build a routine. Your brain loves habits. Study at the same time every day. Third, remove distractions. Keep your phone far away while studying. And fourth, practice discipline daily. Focus is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Ethan decided to follow the advice seriously. He created a daily routine. Every evening, he turned off his phone while studying. Whenever his thoughts drifted away, he reminded himself of his dream. At first, it was very difficult. His mind kept trying to escape, but slowly, things began to change. Week by week, his focus improved. Soon, Ethan could study for long periods without distraction. Months later, another important exam arrived. This time, something was different. Ethan felt calm and prepared. When the results came out, his name was at the top of the list. He had ranked first. It wasn't because he suddenly became smarter. It was because he finally learned discipline. A year later, while standing on stage to receive a scholarship award, Ethan remembered something Mr. Harris had once told him. The mind is like a wild horse. If you don't train it, it will drag you everywhere. But if you learn to control it, it will carry you exactly where you want to go. And from that day on, Ethan followed one rule for the rest of his life. Master your mind first. Success will follow later.